Figured I would bring you guys down here to see this river. Oh my gosh, it's even more beautiful up close. I'm telling you, it might be a rail trail, but this is definitely my second favorite part of the MST trail. Let it go on record. Oh my gosh, it's been a day. Everything is closed. All of the spots where I could spend the night are closed. So the park is off limits. The Blue Lantern B&B is closed. Hondo said that this is why it's such a feat to do this trail, because there are sections where it's just impossible to find places to sleep. I have no idea where I'm at, where I'm going. I think I'm going in the right direction. If not, this is gonna be a really, really, really long night. Good morning all, welcome to day 20 on the MST. Here we are at Greene Hills Family Campground. It is a beautiful morning. I had the best night, mostly because it was relaxing. Dude, it was so needed. The last few days have been draining, tiring, exhausting mentally, physically. Yeah, I got a campsite with water, electricity, so I was able to charge all my stuff. They got showers here, so I got a nice shower, and they had soap, so clean. I slept the entire night through, which is rare out here anymore. I had a nice solid sleep, like 8 hours, 9 hours. It was heavenly, glorious even. I don't really have any plan today other than maybe make it to Williamsburg. I think Williamsburg is a 12-mile trek via a rail trail along a river. After that, it looks like it's all stealth shelters. I was talking to Hondo, said, where do you camp at? There's not a campsite listed for like 26 miles. So apparently I just have to find stealth sites going all along. So it'll make things very interesting because I don't know where they are. So I could potentially pass one and then say, oh, it's only 3 o'clock. Let's keep going because I still have daylight. And then the next one not show up for another several hours. So we'll see how that goes. This one's funny. What's this? An actual trail? There is a God, or whatever you all pray to. Nobo 22. Almost there. My thoughts this entire trail when I get to something like this. Like they do exist, actual trails. Damn, nasty gosh. This is crazy now that I'm getting closer to the end, seeing your early on entries. Today's hiking day number 8, starting from Maryland, PA border. Glad to be done with the unmaintained Everett section. Thank you, Chuck, for all your hard work on the trail. Plan is to camp just ahead next to stream and enjoy a good campfire and roast a few marshmallows. I might even find a couple of beers there to drink as long as the critters didn't find them. Nasty gosh. Mid-State Trail 23, Nobo. Not gonna lie, that's cool. It's cool being out here, seeing as how I met him when he was only 8 days away from finishing, give or take. And now I'm reading his journal entry of being 8 days in. And now I'm the one that's only 8 days from finishing. Finally! Oh, this is the hike I've been waiting for. I got through onto the lower trail right along the rivers right down there. Oh, it's beautiful. It smells like fall. The air temperature is great. The humidity isn't too bad. And it's all, for the most part, flat for the next 11 miles. I was just talking to Dennis, one of the bikers back there. He said there's maybe 200 feet of elevation between here and Williamsburg. And I was like, oh! I was like, that's heaven! Oh, I'm telling you, it is moments like this and sections like this that give you a renewed sense of strength and mental strength and happiness. Because you know inevitably at some point when you get done with this nice little stretch, you're going to be back in the thick of all of the awful. I am going to relish the next 11 miles, get to Williamsburg. I'm going to demolish a pizza and then try and find a pavilion or shelter or somewhere that I can set my tent up for the night. Alright, so rather than talking about it, I was like, you know what, there's some trails leading down. So I figured I would bring you guys down here to see this river that I've been talking about. And, oh my gosh, it's even more beautiful up close. So these things right behind me, these are actually foundations for living quarters and different kinds of, I guess, spots, foundries, houses for all the people that used to work in this area for, I guess, iron, I think he was saying, steel and iron. This was one of like the most profitable spots for it. And all along this trail, you can see remnants of the housing that they used to live in. So it's actually really cool. So not only am I getting an easy, fun, brisky little hike, but I'm also getting to walk through history. This little rail trail is my second favorite part of this hike. It's just got a nice vibe to it. It's calm, it's peaceful. I have the freaking river that I'm walking alongside. I have a mountain range over there that I can look at. In the distance, you see all these beautiful brown, yellow leaves just fluttering in the breeze down over the trail. So, I got the perfect view here, and I'm starving, so I got a long ways to Williamsburg. I'm just gonna take a few minutes here and enjoy the water, get a snack, and then back on. So these are delicious. It's the andouille sausage and just wraps. Good protein, and I never get sick of it. Dude, so much better than Mountain House in my opinion. Way cheaper, personal preference. You do you, boo. Hike your own hike. I'll hike mine. So, we are about 4.5, maybe. I think about 4.5 miles from Williamsburg. I got held up a little bit, but it was so worth it. Met some new friends, Mike and Kathy, and it was awesome. I think I ended up talking with them for good night. I think probably a good hour. It was a phenomenal hour of getting to know new people, and that's the whole reason I'm out here. It put me behind by a bit, and I might not get to Williamsburg till dark, which may make finding somewhere to pitch my tent a little tricky, but it was worth it. I would take the friendships that I just made over convenience of finding an easy campsite any day. As I talked with Mike about, the adventure is the events leading up to the destination. Let's see if I can't get this last 4 miles, 4.5 miles, 5 miles, whatever it is. Let's see if we can't get it before stuff starts closing. Get some more snacks. I love snacks. At the pace I'm going, I should get there by 6 o'clock. I don't know if I'd rather go to a pub or bar and grill, or if I'd rather go to the pizza joint, get a pizza, maybe find somewhere where I can buy a giant pint to go, and I'll just cozy up in my tent, have some snackage and a beer, and call it a night. I'm passing a bunch of walkers, and we're getting late at night, so I guarantee you they're not going far. So I must be getting pretty dang close to town. Day's almost over. Rest and sleep time. I'm not gonna lie. When you hike, you love sleep. Every day, my body is so worn out. All I can think of is just lying down and letting my body go into a little mini coma. Alright, so we are now at a pizza shop in Williamsburg. Got my pineapple orange ice cream. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. So, gonna demolish it. And then I'm trying to get a hold of, there's a guy that's Mike referenced me to, someone that helps maintain the MST trail. So I'm hoping that he can give me a lowdown of some campsites in or around town here, because my feet are dead and I'm ready to just set up camp and crash for the night. So hopefully he'll get back to me soon, but until then, I'm gonna eat good. It's a pan pizza with buffalo fries, so that with the ice cream, it's gonna be a good night. Hey, I just saw the coolest thing coming out of the pizza shop. Dude, they got a beer distributor with a drive-through. A drive-through. You can literally drive your car right through the store, and they load up your beer, and then you drive out the other side. I have never seen anything like that in my entire life. That is so freaking cool. Oh my gosh, it's been a day. So, everything is closed. All of the spots where I could spend the night are closed, and there's a spot way back where, and I was told I can't sleep there. Oh my gosh, I'm like drowsy now. The park is off limits. The Blue Lantern B&B is closed. The one shelter is 5 miles back, and the next possible sleeping spot is miles and miles and miles ahead. I was told that there's a big building after the park, and I luckily found the guy who owns a little spot behind it, and he said I could sleep back there. Oh my gosh, now it's just trying to find it. Hondo said that this is why it's such a feat to do this trail, because there are sections where it's just impossible to find places to sleep and camp, making it way harder. I understand now what he's talking about. I have no idea where I'm at, where I'm going. I think I'm going in the right direction. If not, this is gonna be a really, really, really long night. Day 20. I'm in Williamsburg. For future hikers, if you're SOBOing it and you're going from, hell, where did I come from? Shit. All right, so Greene Hills, the Greene Hills RV park, it's right there in Alexandria. It's a 10-mile, 12-mile hike going back towards the north on the lower trail. Make sure you either plan for a short day and you stay at the shelter just before Williamsburg, or please make sure reserve a spot at the Blue Lantern B&B. I made that mistake and I did not. I usually like winging it. I just kind of get into town, find spots, because usually there's camping spots everywhere. Not here. Dude, I'm seriously stealthing it. I've been talking to some of the locals and they're like, yeah, you can, well, douse my light just in case, because it's a small town. I ran into a cop at the pizza joint and he said everyone is like suspicious because it's such a small town, so strangers just hunkering down in the park, you'll probably get the cops called on you because people are kind of wary of strangers coming through town. Okay, that car's gone by. I am plumb out of luck because I'm not hiking 2 to 5 miles back the way I came. That's just terrible. And I was talking to an MST maintainer kind of guy. I forgot what his position was with it, but he was telling me legally that place, the shelter way back there, the next available campsite is way down the trail outside Williamsburg going south. And I do not have it in me to night hike several miles to get to the next shelter or campsite. I am definitely stealthing it in a pavilion in the farthest back corner of the park that I could find. That's right off the walking trail. But yeah, it's been a thing. So I'm kind of banking on, one, that I'm far enough in on this park in the dark that no one's gonna see me, and I'll be up by 6:30 and out of here before anyone knows. And two, if I do get a cop called on me, I made friends with him back at the pizza restaurant. So he'll get here. I told him, I was like, if you get a call about someone camping out somewhere, then just know it's me. And I couldn't find a place. So he kind of got a chuckle, and I'm really hoping that if that is the case and he does get a call and he comes out, that he'll just be laughing and be like, yeah, I got a call. I'll just let him know that it's a through hiker or something. So that's my scenario. That's my situation right now. I'm cowboy camping. I'm not even bothering putting up a tent. I'm just setting up my sleeping pad on a picnic table. I'm using my tent as a pillow, sleeping in my hiking clothes. I'm just hoping for the best, and hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep. My feet will get rested and not hurting, and I'll be out here by 7:30, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Otherwise, it was a really awesome day. I met 2 really cool people on this trail, Kathy and Mike. Shout out to you two. It was amazing talking to you guys. Yeah, that's the recap. I hurt, I made good friends, I got to see some horses and pet some horsies. Oh, and while I was finding this site, I was walking across the park and I saw a skunk go, phew! He was just running across the fields. I'm earning my badge of honor on this hike. It's getting harder and harder the further I get. And it sounds like it's not gonna get any easier, so I'm beat. I'm crashing now. I don't know if I made it to the top. I haven't checked my GPS yet, but I'm at the top of at least one hill. And I feel like this would be a really nice view. Like, this would be a beautiful view over the farmland. Probably get some mountains back in there. Come on, sunshine. Hurry up and melt this fog away. Let's hope that sun comes out. Like, the sun is up, but it's taking its time trying to neutralize this haze. I hope it neutralizes the haze soon because, gosh darn, there's probably some nice views in here when it's not foggy. Okay, now this is beautiful. Beautiful view. Dude, I love this section so far. This is nice. It looks like the grass might be a little overgrown going forward. I'm honestly tempted to set my tent up right here with this view.